Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because it is going to be the first update in the Project Roulette Pan Collab project. This is, I believe, the fourth round. No, I think this might be the fifth round, but the third round where we've done it as a collab. This project was started by Rebecca and Alexi on YouTube. I love both of their channels, so I'll leave both their channels down below, and then there will also be a playlist for everyone participating in the collab. There are so many people participating, and I personally love to binge watch Project Pan videos specifically, so I'll leave that playlist linked down below for you guys, and you should absolutely go check out everyone that is doing this project. But like I said, definitely check out Rebecca and Lexi's channel if you haven't. I'm sure you have if you're watching this video, because like I said, they have been doing this for over a year now, and it's just such a fun project. And I know I watched both the rounds before they opened it up to everyone, and I was so excited when they opened up the project to be a collab because I just thought it was such a fun concept for a project. So essentially the premise of the project is that we have a spreadsheet with 50 different prompts. We randomly select 6 numbers that correlate to those prompts, and then we select makeup items that are inspired by the prompts. I'm horrible at explaining things, but like I said, this is the first update, so I'm going to be updating you on the 6 products that were rolled in the intro. If you guys missed my intro, I'll leave it linked down below as well, but if you're interested in seeing my progress, then just keep watching. This is actually the first video that I'm filming since being back from vacation. It's just always like a little bit weird. I haven't filmed in like maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I was like filming so much before I left, and then like the last few days before I left I was just pretty much editing. And I know I missed an upload yesterday, but today's Wednesday and normally I don't post on Wednesdays, so I obviously will be posting a video today. I'm gonna try and do a bonus video on Saturday, but now I'm just rambling about nothing. Let's get into my progress. Okay, so my first prompt was a product with cute packaging, and I'm double dipping with this one. So I picked the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, which I do love this for its packaging. It's essentially like, okay, so it's called Born to Run, and then it has pictures of like a bunch of different places around the world, so it's supposed to be a really good travel palette. And I actually did bring this one traveling with me. I am currently trying to pan the shade Riff, which I'm also trying to pan for my 19 Shadows in 2019 project. And I'll insert pictures because I don't know if you guys will be able to see the, like, I do have a small dip going in this, but I use this quite often. And like I said, I did bring this traveling with me, and I just feel like this shadow is going to take me forever. I think these shadows are pretty firmly pressed, and I just feel like progress looks minimal, especially considering like the amount that I know I use the shadow. In May, I'm doing a 31 palettes in 31 days challenge, so I'm just trying to use a different eyeshadow palette in my collection every single day. So this one won't be getting as much love the first, well, like the latter half of May, but I will be obviously dipping back into this quite often the first part of June before the next update. So it will be a little bit challenging to get really great progress, you know, possibly this update. I don't know why I do these things to myself, but I'm hopeful I'll at least be able to hit pan in this shade by the end of the project. This might be one that's in my project until the end, but if that's the case, that's okay. So then some exciting news. I actually did finish up a product, so I will be rolling in 2 new ones actually at the end of this. This is the Ofra Makeup Fixer Setting Spray, and I chose this for the prompt, a product that you would recommend to anyone. And so when I pulled this in, I was here, so I had about half of this left, and I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't say I overused this, but I definitely used makeup setting spray more than I normally do over the course of the last month. So I've been actually using powder a lot more lately, so I have been spraying a lot between makeup steps, if you will, whereas normally I would just set at the end. So now I'll like put my foundation and concealer on, set my concealer, set my face, and then I'll spray. Then I'll put like my blush, bronzer, highlight, etc. on, and I'll spray again, and then I'll usually do my eye makeup, and sometimes I'll even spray a 3rd time, just because I feel like my skin has been super dry lately. So you're probably wondering like, why are you putting more powder on your face? But at the same time, I feel like I don't know, I've been like into powder. Maybe I should just ease back on the powder, but we're coming into summer, so I probably won't be using powder as much. Regardless, this is a really, really good setting spray. I love it. It's not a dewy setting spray, but I do feel like it leaves like a hint of just like a natural looking glow to your skin. This bottle is 8 ounces, so you get a ton of product in here, and I believe it's $16. I know on the Ulta website they have a special edition like rose scented one that I think was $20, but normally it's $16. So I feel like this is a serious like bang for your buck type of item, because I feel like 8 ounces is quite a lot for a setting spray. I guess I'd have to compare it to other ones, but I do feel like you're getting a lot of product for a good value. So this is one that I will repurchase in the future. I do have quite a few mists right now, so I'm going to hold off until I'm able to kind of work through some of my mists currently in my collection. But after that, I definitely would repurchase this, and I would definitely recommend this to anyone. I don't think someone with dry skin would like this more than someone with oily skin. It's not like a super dewy finish. Like I said, it just gives kind of a natural glow to the skin, and I think it's a great value, so would definitely recommend. So for my third prompt, I selected the Mira Butter Bronzer, and my prompt was a product that's hyped on YouTube. And actually the first round of this project, I got that same prompt and selected the Mira Butter Bronzer, which is when I hit pan on this for the first time. I did end up going ahead and repressing this because my pan was like so large. I'll try and insert a picture of right before I pressed it. And as you can tell, I have hit pan again. I'm not gonna lie, when I repressed it, I was really nervous. It looked like I pretty much had a new bronzer again, and I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna even hit pan on this again, let alone finish this. But what I will say, and maybe this is because this is the first product that I've ever repressed, the product is super powdery now, so I'll find like when I dip my brush in, I get a ton of kickback, which I never had in the butter bronzer before. So maybe that's just like user error on like my repressing skills, and I'll work on that. But I was really surprised to hit pan again on this so quickly. My goal on this is to finish this up, and I am confident that I can finish this up. We are running this through, I think the finale is either August 15th or September 15th. So I do still have like 3 months to work on this, and I really do believe that I will be able to finish this. The next prompt was a product that I purchased online, and for that I chose my Kopari Pinkini Lip Glossy, and I love this, you guys. What I will say that is a little bit difficult about this, but I've learned like a few tips and tricks, is here, I'll swatch it for you. It's like a bright pink, but when you rub it into your lips, it definitely does sheer out, but it still gives like a pretty pink sort of shine to the lips. And at first I would get it like, because it's a lip gloss, I would get it like outside my lips, but it does pretty easily clean up like outside your lips, and it just gives this beautiful sheer gloss. I brought this on vacation with me and used it all the time. It is a super nourishing gloss. I don't know if I'd consider it a gloss. It's kind of like a lip treatment. It's super nourishing. I definitely want to pick up the original, and I think they have one other color that I would be interested in picking up too, because I love this so much. I didn't mark this when I first started because this was I'd used it one time. It was pretty much brand new. And honestly, I don't really know, I don't know where to mark this right now, because like if I were to squeeze this, I get product pretty quickly still, and I don't want to like squeeze product out or waste any. So I still have a lot of product left in here, and I'm honestly not even sure I'll be able to finish this in the time of the project, pending how much I do use it this summer. It's a great time to use it in the summertime because it gives this like summery pinkish vibe. And like I said, I wore this all the time on vacation. I loved just pairing this with like a cool toned eye. I thought it was so beautiful. And then I wore this like to the pool and stuff when I wasn't really wearing much else for makeup. So I can pair it with a lot. Sometimes I will just toss this on when I get home from work at night too, just to like, again, nourish my lips. But I still think that this one is going to take me some time, but I'm really happy to have this product in my collection. And maybe not necessarily the pink, but the original I would recommend to just about anyone because it is so nourishing, especially if you have dry lips. I would highly recommend checking out the Kopari Lip Glossy. Next up is the other item that I was able to finish off. I selected my prompt was a deluxe. I'm so rambly in today's video because I'm trying to like ease my way back into filming, so I do apologize. I know I'm like off on tangents that are literally not even relevant to the video, but the prompt was a deluxe size sample. and I chose the Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. I've owned this in a full size. I have another deluxe size sample of this actually too that I'm going to try and work through. This is my favorite primer ever. I love this primer. I love that it smells like coconuts. It gives like a really beautiful glow to the skin, and it is pretty moisturizing. It's not like the most moisturizing primer I've ever tried, but it definitely does give some moisture to the skin, and I really enjoyed this. So I brought this with me on vacation. This was super easy to get through. I am fully through it. It just, every time I like twist the cap on after like 30 seconds, air somehow still gets in, but it is completely finished off. So I will be rolling in a second product to replace this. Really excited I was able to get through 2 products already, but the 6th and final product that I started with, my prompt was an old favorite, and I was going to count this as a 3rd product finished, but I don't feel right about it. So this is the CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Healthy CoverGirl Slow Down Stuff. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation in the shade 720. I've gone through multiple bottles of this. And what I've noticed with every bottle is you reach a point where the pump no longer works. So I have to take this out, and I really can't scrape at the sides much. But I do have, I don't think you'll be able to see, I do have some, like a very minimal amount of product left over at the end. That I do have a makeup spatula that I can use to like get out and use this. So I don't feel right counting this as a total empty yet. So I'm not going to, but I should have no problem finishing this off by the next update. So then I'll roll in another product to replace this one at the next update. But that is my update on my 6 original products. Now let's randomize 2 more numbers and roll 2 more products in. So I finally downloaded the Pretty Random app because I felt a little left out that everyone always used that, and I just jumped right on to like the Google random number generator. So I'm going to select a minimum number of 1 and a maximum number of 50, and then we get number 12 and number 62. How is that possible? Okay, we're gonna start over. So we get number 22 and number 8. So let's find out what those prompts are. Okay, I already, 22 and 8. I was like, I already forgot my numbers. Okay, so number 22 is a product you love. That's exciting. I'm excited to pull in a product I love. And then number 8 is a product of your choice. These are like the easiest prompts I've ever gotten. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to quickly go select 2 products then to roll in for these prompts, and I will be right back to share those with you. Okay, I am back, and I feel like one of these products I'm like legitimately going to regret putting in. But we're gonna start with the product that I love, and for this I have this little mini Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And at first I didn't think I was gonna like this as much as I do, because when I tried this in store one day, I must have just like oversprayed and I looked way too dewy. But I brought this on vacation with me, and I really do love this. In fact, I would possibly consider purchasing another, even though the full size of this is like 40 bucks. But anyway, I will mark this. I am over halfway done with this. I brought this one on vacation with me and used this quite a bit. So I have a feeling I'll be able to finish this off by the next update. But like I said, I do want to finish off some of my mists. And then another category that I want to finish some products off in is my primer category. I recently filmed, it's not up yet, ranking my entire primer collection, and I really only have a few primers in my collection that I absolutely love, and I want to get through some of my primers this year so I can really start to curate that category of my makeup collection. So I was going to choose a primer that I really do like, which is the Milk Hydro Blur. I have a mini and I was going to select that to try and get through, but instead, I'm choosing one of my least favorite primers, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. And the reason I'm choosing this one over the Milk one is, first of all, this has been in my collection probably one of the longest of any of the makeup products in my collection, especially my primer collection. So I really do need to just finish this off because it is going to go bad. I am about halfway through this, but another reason is I just want to have something to motivate me to get through this, because I really don't enjoy this primer that much. I use this lately, I've been using this like on my forehead to try and like fill in my forehead lines a little bit, and I've been liking it that way. not like loving it, but I've been able to use it that way. So I just want to give myself some motivation to get this used up and get this out of my collection. So it's one more primer that I don't like out of my collection, and then I can really, again, just start to curate that category of my makeup collection. So these are the 2 products that I will be adding in, and that is it for today's update. I hope that you guys enjoyed this update. And like I said in the introduction, don't forget to go check out all the other ladies. I know I personally cannot wait to binge watch everyone else's videos today. I'm actually filming this the day that I need to post this, so I need to like go edit this and get it up, but then I cannot wait to just relax on the couch and watch some project panning videos all day. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.